Backgammon, and we'd like to get the camera set up so we have a clear line of sight. Thank you very much, and we're back with Bob Wachtel and Moshi, Super Grandmaster. Gentlemen, nice to have you here.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm very honored to be here, and we're looking into a good match here. 7-5.
Yeah, how would you synthesize the match so far?
Well, I mean, Traby's playing, very accurate, correct backgammon, and Carter's doing exactly the opposite.
And who's winning? Who's winning this match? So Carter's up 7-5 in this match, and they're starting out with an opening 4-2 followed by a 5-4, and now a 6-3. So far, their 4-2 is a standard play. The 5-2 also standard. The 6-3, you've got a couple of choices.
Maybe not so standard.
I don't think that's the recommended play, is it?
No, it's pretty.
And then that was on Carter's. Carter again playing creatively. Lars.
3-1.
All right, now Carter comes in with a 3-1, and he actually covers the 4-point.
No, he hits.
Oh, he's got a man on the bar. I'm sorry. Yeah, he was on the 5-point. He hit on the 5. He wants to make that point. Carter has a better board. So the trick is for Carter to, try to get that 5-point.
Too late for that.
All right, so Carter, in return, made his bar.
Let's see what's happening here. We got a 6-1 for Traby. Yeah, he does. He had only that much that he could play.
5-1. It's good roll, actually.
Yeah. Carter made a second defensive point.
6-1. All right.
Yeah. He doesn't really want to do that, but he has to.
Now he has a 1, 3, and 8 to hit.
And Carter rolls double 6, so you should come out to the whatever that point is, the 14 point. He's got good outfield coverage now. Oh, double 6 from Traby.
Not necessarily be a good roll.
Yeah, it has to leave an ace shot, but he got his men out and around. Carter hits it. That's an ace 4.
No, ace 3.
Ace 3, sorry. Sorry.
2-6.
No, 3-6. I would just come out. I wouldn't.
You could hit, no?
Oh, you can hit, yeah.
Of course you should hit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You should hit. I didn't see it. Sorry.
No. Sorry for it. Oh, why is that?
It's too many shots to not hit.
Yeah, and you could unstack the midpoint at the same time. You have sweep on ball.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what he does.
Yeah.
Logic prevails.
Yeah.
It's a 5-3, so he's going to come in and hit, I would say. Yep. That looks right.
Lars is a very careful player. Even though it looks obvious, he takes time and check everything.
Oh, Carter just came out. Is that right?
4-2.
4-2.
That's an interesting roll.
I would slot the 3-point and come up.
You could just come out all the way too.
Come out all the way is also good, yeah. This doesn't look right.
This is correct. And the others are not that close. I mean, they're at least 30 behind.
Really? So just a simple 4-2 to the bar point was right.
Yep.
Wow. Shows you what we know. That's a great play by Traby. How does he know that?
Well, you know what? He's up 20 in the race. That might be a big piece of it. Of course, the race is what's important. Second.
Well, when you're up in the race, don't you try to escape? Isn't that?
Yeah, but it's so many shots and no. That's what I was where I was going with that. I'm not sure.
5-4, making priming Traby in very nicely.
Oh wow, he could have pointed down.
2-1.
I guess ace.
2-6, yeah. This leads to interesting play. It looks like doubling time.
Okay.
But easy take.
Yeah.
He hasn't played his ace yet, right?
I will play.
He's gonna 6 to 5.
Seems like he's got a slot. Yeah.
Is it a double?
You're behind in the race quite far, but it's you lose market with too many numbers.
I mean, he has 2 blocks inside.
So it's easy to 5 is correct, and it is a huge double if he makes that play. This play, I don't know.
With what play?
With this play, it's a huge double.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll right past him.
He didn't double. Well, Carter's not fulfilling his promise.
He slashed you.
Double 2 hero.
Yeah, but not good enough. Not good enough.
He's got a cash here, right?
I think it's a cash. You don't win enough games.
What do we have, a delay again, or
Just audio.
yeah, a simple audio loop? Nothing complicated. Better? Okay. All right, we're synchronized anyway. We're swimming synchronized. Travi's PR keeps going down. Down, down, down.
Sorry, we have just 6-1 off.
No, it's double ace. Oh, 6-1 double ace. And deuce ace for Travi. Yeah, now do you
Double split.
double split? You don't make the 5-point, right?
No. I guess double race, no.
Nice play. Okay, nice play.
4-5.
5-4, so you point on him, I think, or do you do this?
That's better to do this.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yes, so.
Come on, guys. Don't always make my play wrong. 2-6. Duplicating 4s. Nice play.
Double 3.
Double 3. Nothing wrong with that. 2 down.
Okay, he just.
Okay, it will be double, I guess.
If he dances, you mean, or if he doesn't?
And a 4, like 2-4.
Yeah, now double, yeah.
Wow.
Double pass.
Oh, you don't give aces, you give 4s? I think they're duplicated pretty heavily on those. Okay.
Could
Double.
be take because it's 4.
Could be take. Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
He drops it anyway.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah, big pass. 0.09 it looks like, and we both played that game perfectly.
You see?
09 is a big pass.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding?
0.09? Sure.
I haven't made a .09 mistake in 7 years.
I haven't made a 0.09 mistake in at least 12 minutes.
Yeah. Mr. Shino, too.
All right, we've just begun this game. It's 9-5. Carter wins another 2 points. He is on such a roll. He can't lose. When will this ever stop? It may never stop. So we've got a 5-3 for Carter. And
Somebody's made a big mistake already. Was that Travi made a big mistake?
Yeah, he did coming out to the bar.
how about that?
He's just making 5 points, I suspect.
Well, it's a very even race right now. So this is going to be a classic holding game if Carter can get in and point up. But he's got only 9 men in the zone, so it's going to be a little tough for Carter to attack. Now let's see what happens. So he rolls a 4-3.
Well, it's a very even race right now. So this is going to be a classic holding game. White Carter can get in and point up.
And so Lars is thinking about what to do. He does hit with a 3, and it's a smart idea because red has a blot in his home board. And, that allows for riskier play. Also, red is not making his points in order. 360 comes, he hits, he gets out. Carter with a hit. And can he come back? He rolls double ones. What a great roll. And he makes his 5-point and then comes up 24-23. Doesn't really have any other plays. Is that a right play, Mochi, to split that? Yeah. So you know, the other option was to go 8 to 7 and open up to 6, but he's got a 1-4. So Carter rolls a 4-1. You know, he can just play 13 to 8 or 4-1. And where does he play? I guess if he plays the 1, there's not a way to duplicate his numbers even. I guess if he plays.
This is an interesting play here.
Yeah, he gives 6s and 1s and 4s. He leaves an awful lot of numbers, though. 75 numbers is a lot of numbers.
Double take.
So what's the match score? Yeah, he's Traby's behind, huh?
And he does double. Carter, he says, give it to me. As always. And he rolls a 6-3. He's got a choice of ways to hit. He's going to keep intact his broken 5-point prime. He's going to gain the maximum leverage in the race, pick up another 8 pips by hitting the checker on the 8-point, and now he's got a 3 to play. And it seems like the right play because if red comes back with a 5 to hit, this also leaves a double shot. Which do you think is better?
I'm not sure. I mean, I would come down, but it could be right.
This is a little simple.
Oh, and he rolls double twos. Carter rolls doubles from the bar. What a great roll. Now, can black come in? He needs 1s, 2s, and 5s to come in, 2s to hit.
Yeah,
Ooh, ace 4.
like the 6-3, like the other. Not a big deal.
Yeah, you can see the score on the left. If it's in red, it's not the right play.
Who's got a 5-1?
Carter rolled a 5-1. And so how does he play this? Well, it's tough. Do you think that's the right play to come out? That is a tough play. Yeah, he's up in the pip count by 11.
Larry, not too many checkers in the zone.
Yeah. It's a big factor.
Like it. What did it like there, Ben, coming out? Yeah.
Mochi calls it.
I called it.
And Bob calls it. And the bot called it. 5-4 for Lars.
I would just go all the way. I just go all the way to the 13. I mean 15, I guess.
What's that?
Oh, you run the back checker, right?
No, what's the number? The 5-4.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Yeah. 24 to 11.
Those two checkers on Carter's on the 23 point are getting stuck now.
Oh, the 2 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
3 point or a 2 point. Yeah.
23 point.
They're getting stuck.
Well, he looked at all 3 top players.
Oh, that's great.
What is the number?
Looks like 2 down is when he makes what looks to be the best play.
So 2 down is the best play.
The best play.
6-5
he did it.
hits. Carter made the hit.
Punished for the right play. Punished.
Unbelievable. Does he come in? He rolls a 5-3. He comes in. And he hits. So this is a great hitting game. They both have 3-point boards. You have to see somebody stay out.
Wow, it's 3-5 again.
You
He should hit on the ace point, I guess.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Wow, it's too many games. I mean, too many.
So we hit it. By the way, hitting on ace was an 87 blunder. It was actually correctly bowled. Wow.
87 is a blunder?
087.
Oh, wait.
5-2. So what does he do? He comes in.
Played in the 7, right?
He hits. He can hit.
Oh, he can hit. Absolutely hit. He got 3 points.
Yeah, but what about the other 3 points?
No, this is simpler.
This is simple is better?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, yeah, the players have yet to stay out.
Carter has to hit as well, right?
Right.
Oh, wow, maybe not.
This is a real volatile game.
He could have hit us.
But Travis dances. Wow. 6-5. Oh, what a great number.
There's a lot of red coming up in the.
And he came in. Lars finally comes out in the 1 point.
That's a
Carter he can't get a checker out. Now he's got
You should leave him spread though, right? Give yourself sixes
does
out.
not have sixes. He's got to play sixes like he plays it. He rolls a 6-5. He can play. That's 3 is tough. 6-1. You can take a nice board.
Larry, can't we
he's gotta come in.
stop the sound from over there so that we don't have any more echo?
Wow, 5-4.
It sounds like the whales. The whales speaking to each other.
Yeah, for sure. This might be a cue. No? Yeah, because of the score, I guess.
No, it's not a cube at all.
I mean, well, now we have a 5 point. Now it's.
I don't think it's a cube yet.
How did Carter turn this around? That is the question of the day. And somehow,
Oh, yeah, you're right. Much as I need close that high.
4-5. All right, now.
You got high for free?
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
all right, double sixes.
Now we have to think about
This is
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
this is too good. This is pretty.
That was a redouble and a pass right there, by the way. But what did he roll? Double 1?
So he's not. He's going for the. He's going for the gusto.
Yeah, he's
He
just
rolled
playing
a
on,
4. He rolled. The rest of us mortals would have doubled it. He's very happy to be up 11-5. Carter is another animal altogether. He's going for it all.
He wants blood.
He wants blood. He goes 4-3. It takes away the double ones. There's no miracle roll now for Lars.
No, yeah. Now it's real too good here.
Yeah, it's way too good.
But however, you know, Black has a decent chance to win the game.
Yes, he has
This
a
one game
90%
is very
chance
strong,
to get
yeah.
a hit.
There's no
He's
reason
got
to
a
make
strong
the
board,
no
so-
reason to make the 7 here, right?
But it
No
feels
reason
good.
to make- It feels good.
That's very important, you know.
Mochi's advice from if you insist upon making the bar point is that it feels good even if it's wrong. So, very good advice from a super grandmaster. We should all be paying attention.
Who said if it feels good, do it?
I can think of a few people. It probably wasn't your mother or father, Bob. I can say that for sure.
Alright, at least you already know them.
But I don't know your mom and dad. So. All right.
What just happened?
Ben is getting distracted with the commentary. All right, we have a 6-2. Carter
He ended up playing it illegally. That's what happened.
It
It makes sense as to why.
And now he's got 2 men in the bar. He rolls double
All right,
ones.
now he-
Carter rolls double 6s. It could be a game.
Level
It
5
happened that way. 6-5.
6-5 is okay.
Put your checkers on the 2 bars.
That's a force.
And we'll see what happens here. And Lars' timing is great. Lars is getting ready to hit Carter. It's a 90% chance that he's
What
going
is
to
this,
get
a
a shot.
4-1?
4-1 is the roll.
So he should go to the 2 point and the 4 point, right?
Well, you move 5 to 4 also? I mean,
5 to 4, yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm not sure about
You don't
that.
take a checker off here?
You could take
That
a
might be
check
the best
off on
play.
6-5.
this is the modern.
No,
ugliness.
I don't like this.
And if you roll a 5, you take a checker off the 5 point. Let's see what Let's see what
it was
happens.
wrong.
He rolls a 1-6. It's what we want. Ah.
My play was right?
Not there yet.
Okay.
6-5-4 off.
6-5-4
off.
Oh, okay.
So we have a 4-2. Red is odd now on top. So Carter rolls any doubles or a 6-4, 5-4. Any doubles from
There are a lot of games here.
3s. Better. So
lots of the winning
7, 8
here, too.
numbers, leave a shot. And that is
Not
not one of them.
Dog 4 is. Now 3 is very important. He wants to roll a 3 to split.
Get a double shot if you
No,
can.
4-3 is not.
Oh, he did not roll a 3. It could be a backgammon, which would be very close to ending this match. It would be 2 away, 12 away. All right, he rolls a 4
this
3.
is, no, this is not a shot. This is just a 3.
But he cannot play a 4.
Wow.
That's why. And Lars is sweating the backgammon here. He's like, I gotta get my checkers out of here, okay? Carter, meantime, has not left the shot. He's got right off the bat.
This is a big roll. This could be a double shot. Just a single.
3-2 is a shot also. And here we go. So, all right, 4-1, and Lars misses the shot that Carter left. 3-2, still leaves a shot.
3 is
Carter's
false.
thinking hard, but he doesn't have to think that
Right,
hard.
right.
You know, it's the reality. Now wait a minute, Lars needs what, a 2, and he doesn't roll it. If it were Carter, would he have rolled it? Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Yes.
All right, so he has a 6-3.
So you have to get off the back end.
So this is your specialty,
He's
Paul.
decided.
Hang on
Yeah.
2-1 and double 1.
You have to stay there.
You stay.
Yeah.
You stay.
Two checkers?
But you moved. Obviously moved the one to the 19. Yeah.
Boss.
Because you don't want the 2-1 double ones. It's enough of a risk.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's 7 checkers, so you'll get a chance to run on the next roll, whether he even if he rolls a double.
He's got to roll 2 sets.
If he rolls an ace, his best roll is an ace.
Yeah.
I mean, XG does like running.
Oh, maybe the difference is Carter on the cube. So
XG
actually,
knows that.
Lars cannot win at all because if he gets hit, you know, he
Yeah.
cash.
That's right.
Or he's likely to cash.
So now Lars is giving up by getting off the back.
Oh yeah, it's no chance.
Yeah. I mean,
No chance.
You got to hit to get off of it.
Yeah, he has to hit. He's going to wait.
So he may as well make a good board. That's all.
He's going to wait for 3-2, 6-1, and then he'll get a double shot, pick
There's a
up
lot
2
of big numbers
checkers.
here. It's not one of them.
All right, next time.
We're reaching
he's got 10
Coup
numbers.
Classique, guys.
What do you call
Oh,
it?
he's got to stay.
It's called the Coup Classique.
Oh, the Coup Classique.
Any double?
How do you
Well, double ones
So
is
you
so
make
great.
up 3 points with double ace?
How many people think Carter's an even favorite to roll doubles?
You just play
At
along.
least 1 and 2.
I'll put even money on doubles for Carter.
I'll take
He's
it.
got the cube at 2.
I'll take a little.
Here comes the roll. He puts out the double ones. And there we go, and he rolls double 2s! He gets backgammon Lars. Lars must be beside himself. Let's take a look at Lars in the picture. He's just quietly writing down. He's left-handed. Maybe that gives him an edge.
Carter had no doubt. No doubt Carter said that.
Unbelievable. What a turn of events. And it's time for a break. Carter did an amazing run there. He's got the 2 cube. He ends up with, he's way behind in the game. All of a sudden traps him.
Whether he really wants to play this game anymore.
Yeah, Mochi's thinking about go or chess. Right. Unbelievable.
What was the position when
Let's see if we can bring it up for you.
Trabi doubled Carter?
Yeah, let's see if we can come back to look at the XG.
Carter's up 15 now.
Yeah.
You guys are watching something different. You guys are watching from the internet. We're streaming.
All right, let's take a look. Do you remember where this was in this game?
Carter's up 5.
He is. Isn't that amazing? Because he got backgammon. The backgammon. So there are the plays.
I called the double 2s. That's fuck you called them. Yeah.
So we're streaming now to show what the previous positions were. You know, you have this position where Lars really is, pretty decent shape. And so, the game turned around from this, where Lars is a 70% favorite to this, to a backgammon, basically. And at this point in the game, the probability of a backgammon was 0.3%. So 1 out of 300 games, he's going to backgammon him. We move ahead
So that was
to this position.
when Trabi doubled Carter.
Let's see, when was there a
That
double?
was when he had all those blots. Shooting at a lot of blots. Actually.
So this was a double take here. So Lars doubles Carter because basically any 1s, 6s, or 4s hits. Carter couldn't wait to take this double.
And apparently, Trabi made slightly the wrong play with a 6-3.
So let's take a look at that. Yeah, so this 6-3, the better play, it wasn't a huge blunder, 0.035. It's better to hit
And go down with 3 for the midpoint.
let's see, 23 to 17.
That's the hit.
Oh yeah, let me show the initial picture here. Okay. So. You can talk this through, Bob.
This was when Traby doubled Carter. He had sixes, aces, and fours to hit. He has a nice board. He's got a defensive anchor. Carter's got several blots. Traby rolled a good number of 6-3, but he played it a little too carefully.
But you know he's going to leave a double shot no matter what.
Right, but the
extra block coming down gives him a lot of chances to make his board.
Yeah,
that's got to be the reason.
Right. Well, yeah, that's the reason. You know, he's on the attack here, and
he also puts pressure on his own outfield. You know, having that checker on the 8 point, right? If Lars hits with the 8, 23 to 17, that's putting pressure on red everywhere, leaving that checker there. And now you come down 13 to 10, the pressure is huge. Red has nowhere to play.
Well, yeah, I mean, it duplicates aces as well, because Carter needs an ace to come in with it.
It's not a huge.
It depends what. It's not huge. It's not a blunder even, but it's a mistake.
And now here Carter rolled a 5-1.
Yeah.
And he's holding the cube at 2.
Yeah.
And then the question is, okay, what's the right play here? We switch back briefly to the room and see. By the way, this is Larry Shiller, voice of Backgammon with Bob Wachtel. We're streaming live from Kyrenia, North Cyprus, at the 5th Merit Open. And we're just looking over the last game that's been played in the finals. Carter Mattig leads Lars Trabolt 9-5 in a match to 17.
Well, this was a case where Carter made an inaccurate play, turned out okay. He has a golden opportunity to jump out from the 23 point to the midpoint, to the bar point rather, because he can safety. He has a 5-1. He can jump out
up the 1
with and jump out with a 5. He's got a good board, not a better board at the time, but this is the time to make a move.
Make the move. You can do it. Let's go for it. Absolutely.
What card do you hit?
He just came down to the 8 point from the.
He split his back checkers and he hit on the 1 point. So
he did?
No, I'm sorry, he didn't.
He just played 14 to 8. That's all he did.
Yeah. So it just minimized.
But somehow it turned out fine.
Somehow it turned out fine. You know, he may have been thinking he's ahead in the race, so let's just play that way. But getting those back checkers out is going to be a real challenge. If Black rolls a 4 here, 6-2 or double 2s.
Being ahead in the race doesn't do you any good if you've got 2 men back and that are behind the prime.
Right. All right, welcome. Ben Friesen is back. We've just been reviewing this last game, Ben, in case you see something funny with the board. And now let's go back to the scene, see if the players are here. And we're still waiting for the players to come back from break.
If I were Traby, I would be taking a long break.
Well, you know, I mentioned the score was 9-5. That was during that game. And Traby doubled Carter. Carter held the cube at 2 and then promptly backgammoned Traby. So he's now up 15-5 in a match to 17.
Wow. It's a good thing it wasn't a 15-point match like we thought it might be.
It would be over. This is really amazing.
Which one? Thank you.
In the end or earlier? Oh no, Carter rolled 5-4. Lars then rolled double 1 and didn't have a choice but to stay for the shot.
Yeah, let's take a look at that board. The players aren't back yet.
Couldn't escape completely.
All right, we're looking at this position.
I can't. I didn't know there was someone else behind me.
I'm finding results, but I'm not seeing the final.
He had a 5-4 to play. down, move 8.
Those of you who are on Twitch.tv, it's being streamed live.
Here, this right
So
here.
just go to twitch.tv/voice of Backgammon, and you'll be able to see.
Right,
live
it's actually
stream.
correct to come down. It's close. This is the second best play. This is slightly better. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're looking over plays from this last game.
For making the right play. If he runs the 6-5 is no good. Instead, he plays down and 6-5 hits. So it's just a really big swinging point.
This was a very interesting play. You know, a lot of players are afraid to leave their midpoint. Worse yet, leave a blot there. But in this particular case, it's okay because black owns red's bar. And that continues to put pressure throughout the board on the outfield. Turns out this was the right play for black, and Lars made it. What happened?
I would not have seen that.
It's a tough play to see, right? I mean, running 6-5, I'm sorry, 5-4. You know, running seems normal because he's stripped, right? He's got TMP in the outfield, too many points. So it seems like a natural play. If red's going to hit, he's going to have to give up a lot. But that wasn't the right play.
Well, it's not a big deal. It's .025, not much.
It's not much. But the nice thing about the reason this play is so great, the way that Lars played it, because it gives him a lot more shots to make the bar point. It's just like the discussion we had before. Really adds to those numbers. Probably doubles his numbers.
Well, Albert.
All right, we're waiting for the players to come back. They're both on break. So we're just discussing where this is available. Now it's available on YouTube as well as Twitch.tv.
I guess there's something you can do. Another person found it by going through YouTube and searching Voice of Backgammon. So I'm wondering if there's a video with a link to the
Fascinating. Well, let's go check this out. Then you're welcome to comment.
They're not back. So weird.
We're waiting for the players to come back.
We're checking now to see where we're on Al Steve's phone, trying to find Voice of Backgammon.
I found it on YouTube.
I have it on mine.
On Twitch?
On Twitch.
That's the Twitch app?
This is the Twitch app. And for some reason, we're not able to find it on Albert's. We'll keep looking.
Carter, 5 Lars.
CR.
Oh. About 10-8 for Carter, about 2-something for Lars. 10-8, 10.8 for Carter, 2.6 for Lars.
Go ahead, you can announce that. Then the viewers are so far.
Well, I mean,
Oh, it's on the second screen.
they're right down there, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
So they're back, by the way.
Oh, the players are back. All right, so we're going to resume live streaming from the 2017 Fifth Merit Open in Kyrenia in North Cyprus. All right, the players have arranged for their dice, and Carter rolls 6, and Lars rolls a 4. And that's exactly what Ben had on his board. He's a bit clairvoyant here. Carter makes his 2-point. Now, there's a following 6-4, and it's generally right to copy what the opening player does on almost any opening move. All right. Then we have a 2-1 head for Carter, and he brings a man down and slots his 5-point. He hits. He rolls a 540. Hits him.
So Lars is thinking about cubing here because when your opponent's 2 away, you have to cube quite aggressively.
Yeah, now Lars is in a position to really gain a lot of ground quickly. There's very little risk. The only thing is he's 2 points away, so any double Carter is pretty much going to take. And he says, give it to me. This match could be over.
That was a big blunder, actually.
It was a blunder to take that because the Reds in big danger of being doubled.
Exactly right.
Of losing a double game.
You absolutely do not want made when you're defending against him.
And he's odd, too, right? It's easy to give up an even number. So it's a surprising take for Carter. And now,
whenever cube is being turned around in your favor,
it's why drop? You know, it doesn't make any sense.
We don't know how he's going to. We just know he's going to.
One way or another, he's going to make it work.
Right.
All right. Well, and Carter did come in on the 5-point. Lars rolls a 3-1. He's going to hit on the 1, and he's going to bring a 3 down. So if he rolls a 5, he can cover it. Carter's going to roll double 5s. Oh, he rolled double 2s. Excuse me, wrong side of the dice. Okay. And he rolls a 3-2 and he covers it. Carter is in trouble. He's got a man on the bar, 3 men on the 1 point. This is Gammon City. This is what it takes for Lars to come around and win this match. He's got to double aggressively when he has a Gammon chance. And Carter really being up so far, 15-5 in a match to 17. It's a drop. But he took it because he's been turning every game around. Why drop a double when you know you're going to make a miracle roll and make it work? And in fairness, you know, that's not always the way Carter wins. You got to be a good player to win this game consistently. All right, and here comes the roll. It's a 5-1, and Lars isn't taking any chances on double 1s, double 6s. He's making his bar point. The red has so far to go. And the other thing is that for Lars, he just wants to get his checkers out from behind. He's looking for a 4th and 5th checker. He's actually looking for the backgammon. That's what he's thinking about right now. Because if Lars comes in, if Carter comes in with a 1-4, he's going to have to leave another shot. Actually, 1-6. He'll have to leave another shot for Lars to hit. And if Lars can get 5 or 6 checkers on the bar or the 1 point, he has a reasonable shot of getting a backgammon. And what is the percentage of backgammons here? Actually, it's 10%. 10% backgammon shot, and that's what he's going for. So good for Lars to think about that and to make plays appropriately, and that's why he's taking his time. You know, if you're a beginner player and you're looking at this saying, what is there to think about? Like, just make your midpoint. But what Lars really is, the top player, the player with the black checkers, that's what he's thinking about. I did forget. That's true. I don't want to root for that. I want the best player to win.
I have 2.
Here we go. We've got double 5s. Carter is still on the bar. And now Black is trying to figure how to play this 5-3.
Keep your checkers up high.
Yeah.
You want to try to clear your 7 before your opponent comes in.
This might have been the right time to clear the 7.
Usually you play 1 roll because you have the time, and now you may not clear it because your opponent.
You don't want him to come in with 6s now, and so 3-1. But he is clearing it with a 3-1. It seems reasonable. And double 6s does play well for Black. That's the other thing you want to think about here. Basically, since you're bearing off, you just want to avoid leaving a shot. And usually, if you can avoid leaving a shot on the very next roll by keeping yourself even and looking carefully to see you can play all your doubles, you're good.
One thing you can't do here is strip your 5-point. I'm not sure if 6-5 and 4 is clear.
Stripping 5-point can't be that bad. I mean, it stops you from having 5s.
Well, you still got to bear off the 5s, so you're taking a chance.
So 2-1, and what does he do here? What is the right play? Is it 6-3 or? Okay, he's going even. He's going to leave his shot with 6-5. That does make sense. He's got 8 checkers to get into his home board. Carter's in trouble. But let's watch how Carter can get out of trouble this match. Let's see what happens here. This is really a stunt. 5, he wants to avoid the backgammon, and of course he's so cocky about getting those 4 checkers out, he doesn't play the 5 from 24 to 19. I'm shocked. Was that a blunder?
No, it looks like it was okay.
Oh my gosh.
Most of the
Actually, he made the right play.
Wow, it is the right play.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Good for
I'd
Carter.
be running for sure.
I know. I'd be so scared to get backgammoned. I'd be running those checkers off Lars's 1 point. Now Lars has a 2-1, and he's paying a lot of careful thought to this. He is going to break from the 5 point. It looks like, but that leaves us 11% chance next time with 5-4-6-4. So does he want to leave that?
She says that play wins the most.
And that play wins the most, but is it the best
And it is
equity?
the next play, yeah.
So actually leaving the top point. In general, XG likes you to leave the top point. Even if you leave a couple of shots. It's the Spain versus Germany approach, as a doubles partner of mine explained. You know, do you do what feels good now, or do you do what's going to feel good later and make the investment? All right, so he's looking at a number of possibilities. And it's a really pay me now, pay me later proposition. Well, he's going to have all the time in the world, Ben, because we just had a double, backgammon on a 2 cube. All right, Carter can't make the 4 point, so he leaves. Okay, we have 6-1. Lars is in great shape. He's even on top, so he really has nothing to worry about for a couple of rolls, which, of course, will give Carter some time to get his checkers into position. Are we all ready for the shot that Lars is about to leave and Carter's about to hit? There's a 6-4. He's not going to leave a shot next time, but Carter now has time to make his 4 point. And he does. He rolls the 4. He takes the 5 out, covers with the 4. Carter is ready. And what can Lars do to avoid this? He has a 3-1, takes the 3 off. That's forced.
What did I miss? Carter's finally losing again?
You just said the magic words, Bob.
Magic words, Bob.
Now that one was tough. And he's got a 6-5. He can come out. He can make, slot his bar point. And will Lars leave the shot? He rolls a 4-1. He's safe. He can play that. He can play any 2s or 3s. Even double 3s played for him. 3-1 there. Carter himself is now running into some danger of being backgammon himself after doing that to Lars. 5-2, and this is unbelievable. Lars is rolling off safely. He's got a 90% chance from the top, not now, to leave a shot.
I expected Carter to run here.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was a run.
I'm sure it was right.
No,
I expected him to Bob walk key.
Yeah, well, Bob is the man who would know.
Oh no, that's not recommended.
No, you leave 2 checkers. You leave 2 checkers there, no question. All right, now can Lars avoid leaving a shot here? He's got double 1s, double 2s, and any doubles. And he rolls double 5s. 3-2. How many of you have rolled 3-2 in this position?
Oh, he's good.
He rolled 4-3. Avoid. Wouldn't that be funny? Back-to-back backgammons, but it didn't happen. Carter gives up the gammon after taking a very questionable cue. Yeah, so now it's 15-9. He's only 8 away, 4 away.
No, it was a massive.
8 away, 2 away, excuse me.
Yeah.
You mean taking?
All right, what was the performance rating on that last game?
Pretty bad.
Yeah, options, click options in the bottom. And, wow, look at that. Lars, 1.68. Amazing. All right, here we go. We're starting the next game. We've got the roll. It's a 5-2. And Carter brings 2 down, which is not what XG recommends, especially if you're ahead.
Exactly.
So it's actually quite a blunder to do that. Bob, don't seem so surprised. Carter comes back with a 6. It's the first time for everything. All right. It's a great roll for Carter. Double 2s. He makes his 2 point, and he fans. He rolled. Oh my gosh, he fans. So Lars is back to his old tricks. Double 2s is great. You can make an anchor. That's it. Carter is playing very quickly, but it seems like that's hard to argue with.
Yeah, I don't think XG would do that.
4-1.
It did.
Yeah, it makes sense to put the builders. Yeah.
Oh, really?
And Lars now is a 1-4. He's going to slot, even though he's got 4 checkers bearing down on him. And there's about 16 numbers that are going to really do damage. Double sixes will leave a shot, but nobody's. Carter's not going to complain about rolling double sixes. Trust me. Let's see what he does roll. It's 4-1. It's one of those 15 numbers that hits and covers. So he's in great shape. Lars is in trouble. If he doesn't roll something good, he might get a cube.
That's tough to cube at this score.
Tough to cube at the score. You two away. You hold on to it. But he's in great position.
Wow.
He rolls the double sixes,
Now he may
and this could be a cube. Oh, that's an interesting play. Why would he make the 2-point when he can run?
Like it's an unstacking play. He should.
It's
make
an
the 2
unstacking play. Oh, he's got to run. He's ahead in the race. Get the checkers out of there.
Yeah,
Win the race. Backgammon's a
You're not
race.
worried about getting your checkers
What is the right play there? Now I'm
In fact, his play was by far the best. Is that right?
what Bob's play?
No, out and down was the
Oh, yeah,
only
that's-
non-blunder.
Yeah, that seemed all right.
Holy
All right. Once in a while, I get the right play. All right, let's see. Because you're in a race, you got to win the race. You leave those checkers back there, you could get lucky. Start pointing on you, make life difficult for you, and he's got 12 checkers to do it.
Double six the next time. Why do you need to do it now?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I mean, that's totally right. Now, yeah, very good. Although 6-5 does not play so nicely next time.
That's true. That's true.
So he does have some bad numbers. Double fives is not a walk in the park either.
Immediately rolls it.
Actually, double fives is a walk in the park.
I'll take that walk.
Yeah, I'll take that walk in the park any day. All right, so here we go. Lars came in on the 3.
Carter would love to win in a double game match.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine not attacking.
You got to attack. I mean, there's the 5-6.
6-5 is
That works.
basically forwards. You just have to make this play. You don't mind getting hit?
This is this is it for Lars. He really needs to hit, and he didn't. So
Carter just got
Carter needs to roll high numbers now for Lars to have a chance. Lars's timing is going to break pretty soon. Can he slot that 4-point?
53% here. He has 53% to win the matchup.
Yeah, but he doesn't need it. He cares. In fact, if he starts playing thinking gammon, he's going to make some bad plays. Oh, I thought the cube was turned.
No, 3 does not turn.
Sorry.
You're okay.
Now I'm okay.
Yeah.
Now it's the most important thing in the world. He's thinking gammons. And 50% of the time, this match is going to be over. Carter's going to win a gammon and win the match.
It's got to be a good feeling.
Oh.
You wouldn't know.
You think, Bob? You think? And let's see if Carter's able to leave it a blot the way Lars does. All right. Lars comes in with a 1. He's getting ready. He's preparing his whole board. Wow. Carter rolls a 6-4. He's playing safe. 6-5, not so good. 6-4, pretty awesome. All right, Lars now has a 4-3. Lars could care less about losing a backgammon. He sure could care a lot about losing a gammon.
Yeah.
And so he's debating, but with 3 checkers, you just count on getting that shot. Mochi, what do you do? Do you run? You make your board. Carter's in danger of gammoning Lars for the match.
Oh wow! It looks like you have to make your board and bring that sheet.
Yeah,
You're getting gammon here unless you.
running doesn't help you.
What's the roll here? What's the roll here? I cannot see.
6-3.
6-3. Now it's a 3-2.
So will Carter clear, which I believe is correct. That's correct.
Well, it depends. He wants the gammon. Carter is the go for the gammon type, but now he can leave a double shot.
In fact, that play wins the most gammons because you don't leave shots.
Yeah.
So good. Looks like he made that. Oh, he touched the clock and he put it back.
He didn't press the clock. He's making fun with his hands now.
He says, what a good problem to have.
Yeah.
So if he makes the right play, he wins the match 61% on this game.
And look at Lars. Lars is sitting there. He's got his hand resting on his fist.
He's been very patient.
Wow. Carter really is going for it. It's interesting.
2% wins, which is a big mistake.
And it's a 4-2. He can win a lot of double shots.
We'll see if Carter...
Carter rolls double. Oh, that's not double threes. It's Lars. It's like, oh my gosh, it's not a great roll for Lars. It's very interesting for Carter. What does he roll? He rolls a 5-3. He's safe. He's rewarded the next time, but he can still. He's got 6 numbers that leave a double shot. So this is not simple. And 3-2 leaves a shot. 3-2
Right.
leaves a shot.
Right,
So,
most
you know,
threes in there.
yeah,
Most
right?
threes.
3-1 does not, but 2-1. Oh my gosh, you know, Carter doesn't need the backgammon, but it looks like he might get it. And does he do double fours again? Carter is rolling doubles at the end of a match. It's
Now
unbelievable.
he's in huge trouble.
Look at this. Black is in trouble because he's got to hope that he's got to hope red rolls an ace. Red has to roll an ace. Yeah, that's
He needed a non-ace there.
yeah, he did at this roll. Maybe roll double ones. You know, you never know. Oh, he rolls 5-3. It's a great roll for red. He didn't roll one. He's even. Now maybe he should stay. So in case he rolls a one. You leave,
Yeah,
though,
maybe-
right? Well,
maybe
see,
you
now in
stay
a
for
situation
once
where
in a
gammon
row.
doesn't matter, you hope he rolls a one and keep the two checkers there. Otherwise, you're not going to get two back.
What do you think, Mochi?
It's probably not right to play for the deep coup classique by like not running.
You think it's right to run?
Yeah, because if you get hit, if one red rolls an ace and you hit him, you have a very good chance to pick up another checker. So
Down the
you
road.
don't really have to.
And also, I guess
Go
you
for
don't
the
have
deep
to
coup.
win this game, right? You don't
Right.
mind just surviving.
Yeah. So, but that's what he's thinking about. Lars, with a very difficult choice and very unpleasant choice to make at this stage in the game. The right play is, in fact, to go.
XG's initial thoughts was to run from the front, but once
Thought about it.
the analysis level, it says,
Oh, very interesting. Yeah, but it's good. It's so really
it's very close. He will not
You gotta
make a
run.
mistake here. Like, it is not a mistake. Not
right.
to
But
run.
the probability of the gammons is what matters here, and the reduction of gammon actually is 20 to 11.
Well, the XG's analyses are not to be trusted, really.
In this situation, I mean, the cube is
I
dead.
think XG gets this situation correct.
No.
Well, is the cube dead? You know, at some point, if Lars knows he's going to get gammon, he'll get a shot. He should
You
cube
read
it.
my book, man. You know that. If you read my book, you know that.
I have Bob's book. I have Bob's book.
That's what it's all about. Things like
Yeah.
that.
It's not over till
very
it's
good
over.
at- But-
Bob, tell us the name of your book.
In the Game Until the End, Volume 2.
Awesome. It's an awesome book. Because listen, you're in the game. That's the great thing about backgammon. It's like life. You're in the game till the end. You know, you never give up. As long as there's contact, you can always win the game. And a lot of times, if there's no contact, you can win the game. But here, Lars is really taking his time.
The question is,
Should he run from the 24?
yes. Should he help you with ace by staying there, or
Or hope for coup classique? Hope for an ace and then
Yeah.
another ace.
yeah?
It's over.
Oh my God.
Double fours, and it's over. He backgammon him, and this match is over. Carter Mattig, the 5th Merit Open winner of the Open. Congratulations, Carter Mattig. Lars, great sport. Thank you, live audience. Wonderful to have you. I want to thank Mochi, super grandmaster from BMAB. Thank you, Mochi.
Thank you very much. It was a very exciting game.
Very exciting match. Bob Wachtel, what an honor to have you here. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Thanks for flattering me with all your interviews and so forth.
Oh, this is great. Really wonderful to have you guys. And Ben Friesen, thank you so much for doing the XG transcript.
My pleasure.
We're signing off here from Kyrenia in North Cyprus. This is Larry Shiller, voice of Backgammon. Please support our sponsors, Gammon Stuff. Please visit BMAB to learn about the latest things that are going on. Very exciting news there. And finally, I want to thank Merritt Park Hotel and Casino, Arda, Marco. You guys are doing a great job. Largest backgammon tournament in the world. We hope to see you here next year. A wonderful time, free food and drink. This, again, is Larry Shiller, voice of Backgammon, signing off. If we can, we're going to bring you the doubles tournament later on. Thank you so much for joining us.